Hi, welcome to Tally Gather, where we do dumb stuff. I'm Evan,
And I'm Haley.
and welcome to an unnamed segment where we're going to talk about movie trailers. And in this movie, specifically just one, we're going to talk about the Free Guy trailer.
Yeah. Which I think kind of makes me think of a live action Wreck-It Ralph, so...
I think it's going to be great.
You like Ryan Reynolds, though.
I love Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is one of the best actors ever. He's amazing.
Also, if you hear some clippity-cloppeting, our dog is currently wandering around the floor, unsettled,
crazy.
so that might be in the background at some point. But
So yeah, I've watched the trailer like 3 or 4 times now.
I've seen it once.
I love everything about it.
Once was enough for me.
Because to me, it's like, I'm not upset about her thing of it's like a live action Wreck-It Ralph. It's like a live action of, what's the movie where they live in the augmented reality video game thing?
Tron?
No.
Jumanji?
No. It's the one where they put the headset on to get to the game, but like the creator of it died, and they have to go in the game to get like the seed to have rights to the whole entire thing, and that's the whole world they live in now.
Are you talking about
His name's like Wyatt Watts because it was like his dad wanted him to have a superhero name.
I don't even remember the name of that movie. I don't like it. So...
That's gonna bother me if I can't find the name.
Well, I'll talk about what I don't like about the movie while you try to figure out what this other movie was called. I know what movie you're talking about, though. I don't think it looks horrid. I just don't see the point to it, I guess. It feels like a very unnecessary film.
Ready Player One.
That's
it was
it.
Wade Watts, not Wyatt Watts.
Oh, close enough.
But yeah, I think it looks like it'd be kind of like Ready Player One.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We already had a Ready Player One, so
but it's
why
not
do we
exactly
need
like
another
it.
one?
Because I think this is going to be
Ready
like...
Player One was based off of a book.
Right. But here's my thing. That didn't have Ryan Reynolds.
Also,
and this is going to be like a more grown-up one.
This is being considered a Disney film because, like, they're promoting this trailer as from the studio that brought you Beauty and the Beast and The Lion King.
See, but
as if that's their call to fame, is these live-action Beauty and the Beast and Lion King. Which, first off, not the best movies they've ever made, and second off, I think they probably got this from the Fox acquisition.
Probably. Oh.
I just feel like this is going to be very similar and going to be played very similar in ways to Deadpool.
So here's my thing.
Which we are going to have
Deadpool.
another Deadpool film.
That's fine. I'll take multiple Ryan Reynolds movies.
I guess it just, I don't know.
I think it's
What do you
gonna
think looks good about it?
I think the whole idea of putting the glasses on and then video game world versus taking them off and then there's just this weird mess happening around them. I think that's hilarious.
I don't know.
I'm going into this to see like a satirical comedy that's going to be just dumb jokes left, right, and center, and then there's going to be like...
think of a film that's got the same comedy level and purpose level as like Sausage Party.
Here's the thing.
Which means there's no point
I'm
to
here
it.
for it.
Which I'm all for like movies that are just for like fun, but this just feels like a film that just is... It just doesn't seem point... Like, I don't know, maybe I'll go see it and I'll actually like it.
I think there's going to be an
epic
epic plot line that is made fun of over and over again.
Yeah, 100%.
Because there's going to be, I am waiting for this like super intense like plot line and Ryan Reynolds is going to have all these like super dope moments and stuff and then he's just going to be like make fun of it.
Yeah.
And I think it's totally going to be like super serious like action movie mixed with just like we're going to make fun of ourselves the whole entire time.
It felt slightly like a kid's movie in the way that the stuff's handled.
But I don't think it's going to be.
But it's not a kid's movie at all. But like it feels like, and I guess that's what bugs me is I'm not a fan of CG work that looks fake on purpose. Because it looks fake on purpose. They're purposely making it look
because
like
if
that.
you look like in like the actual like details of it, it's so much better though because it's like wow they spent all this time making this because these people probably like accidentally made it look real first and they were like let's make this worse.
I don't know.
They probably presented this and they were like hey I want that but make it crappier.
I guess too, which is so funny because it's like not at all any of the films I watch. I don't want to be like the person that's like oh, we use too much CG. But like I feel like so many movies now are relying explicitly just on CG and animation to do everything, even stuff that shouldn't be done. Because it's cheaper and it's easier for their actors, and so everyone's just working on a green screen, and that's all this movie is Ryan Reynolds in front of a green screen with a bunch of stand-ins.
Here's my thing. Like, CG is...
It's like a stand-up comedy routine in front of a green screen. It's like a high-budget stand-up comedy
I don't have a problem with that.
And it just drives me insane.
Because I think if you've got CG, it's cheaper, so you can like get funnier and better actors and stuff like that using the money for production, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally down for it. Like, let them... Well, because the whole point of this is it's going to be like a funny, like, kind of like half crappy on purpose movie. So... not using CG and making it look as cartoony, like when he puts the glasses on, as they can, will be a total waste of the whole entire storyline. And I can't wait to go in this movie because I'm sure that whenever I see this, I'm going to see a bunch of stuff and I'm going to be like, I was totally wrong. This is nothing like the trailer, and I'm totally expecting it to be that.
I think it's going to be an extremely well done film for the type of film it is. But it really falls into like it's something similar, it feels like to me, to like the scary movies and the things like that just make fun of other things, and that's what makes them funny.
I think it's,
and that's just not my style. But I do think it will be well done because Ryan Reynolds is really good at what he does. And I'm not saying I won't find the stuff he says funny, but I just don't think as the movie as a whole will be something that I'll be like, ooh, yeah, I'm so super excited for this. I could pass this one by. I know we'll end up going to see it though, because you're going to have high opinions of it. So maybe it'll actually be a good reaction because we tend to kind of follow the same lines on films overall.
I can't wait to tell you you're wrong.
Yeah, you probably will. It'll probably be a much better movie than I'm expecting it to be. It'll probably be very exciting.
The trailer, I like the idea too that they showed was like, he puts the goggles on. He got hurt in real life. He puts these goggles on and now, I can see like this like health pack. And then he touches it and then like, his body is healed. I wouldn't say healed and fixed at the same time, but it's like fixed and stuff. But it's like, okay, how the heck does that work? Because he took the goggles off and he's still healed.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be really interesting because I think what the whole point of their movie is. I think they're gonna blur the lines between where the video game and like the real world is, and I think it's gonna be really fun to see how they balance it.
So you're super excited for it.
I'm expecting it to be like a 4 or 4.5.
I'm like, about it. I mean, I'm not saying it won't be a 3.5 to a 4 for me because I think it's going to be well done, but it's awesome. Not something I'm super excited about in general. But do you know when this comes out? I know sometime next year.
June.
I thought it was a summer movie. So, summer movie. So we'll see how that goes. But
could be wrong though. I think it's like June though.
Probably is. That would make a lot of sense. But
so I think that's all we got to say about it for now. So that wraps up our random trailer segment. There'll probably be a video about, I don't know which one will come out first, but there'll be a video where we talk about the Black Widow trailer and the Wonder Woman trailer at the same time because I think those kind of go well together.
Yep.
They're Marvel and DC kind of counterparts. The token, amazing, super powered, well not even super powered for Black Widow, just super sick women on the teams.
So,
talk about that later. So that's it for us, and cut.